Richmond's favorite son and Southern Soul legend, Big G, is back at it again. This time featuring his new CD, The Best of Big G, Volume 1, featuring 2 new songs and lots of classics like That Young Thing remix and the Red Hot Come On, Let's Party, the all-new Freaky Groove, the remix. The Best of Big G Volume 1 featuring Was It Me? The Best of Big G Volume 1 featuring 2 new songs. Now on sale across all digital platforms. To get your hard copy, go to www.bigofsouthernsoul.com/shop4boogie or contact Lady C at Stony River Records 804-615-2196 or email www.biggsales@gmail.com. It's the Best of Big G Volume 1.
Okay, everybody, you are back on the Famous Brown TV show, and I have a special guest on today's show, and she's not a stranger to me, but she may be a stranger to you, but you're going to find out all about her today. And she's the founder and CEO and president of Stone River Records. We call her Miss C, but it's Cynthia.
Thank you, Preston, for having me on. Okay. Yes.
And for those that don't know, Richmond's own Big G is on her label.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me go here. How long have you and Big G been doing music together?
So I started 2003. Okay. So been a little over 20 some years.
Oh, okay.
Been doing it. So all but one CD.
You said all but one. How many CDs? How many CDs we talking?
He now have 30 CDs.
30 CDs.
And all but one is under Stone River Records.
Oh, okay.
So his first one, which was done in New Jersey.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was done before.
He brought it straight to the radio station. And he walked in. That's when I first met Big G. He walked in with a CD. And he was kind of shy. He always act like he's shy, but I don't think Big G is shy. Well, he's not shy when he get on stage, but he came in, he said, I came by to give you my new CD. I said, okay, let me play it. He said, huh? I said, I'm going to play it. He said, you going to play it on the air right now? I said, yeah. He said, you ain't listen to it. I said, well, if you take the time to come all the way over here to the radio station to bring a CD, I was supposed to play it for you. And I played it, and it was a very, very good CD. And I've been playing his music ever since.
And we appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And people in Richmond may not know, but Big G introduced me to Southern Soul. And I introduced Southern Soul to Richmond. And that's more than 20-some years ago. Now, it's popular now, but we were playing music for 20 years, but people didn't catch on to it till now. But it's been going on for quite a while. So let's talk about this brand new CD. And let's see, what's the name of it?
So we have 2 new CDs.
Oh, you got 2. Oh!
The first is The Best of Big G.
That's this one here.
Yes. And that's a reproduction of some of Big G's older music. Revised,
okay,
and a little more up to date.
Well, let's put it this way: the 2025 edition.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
And it has 15 songs on it.
That's a lot of music on one CD. This like the old days with James Brown and the rest of them. They give you a whole lot. Nowadays they give you 4 or 5 little songs on a CD, and that's it. But 15 songs is great. Okay. So, whose idea was it to come up with a Best of CD? Was it your idea or Big G or what?
Well, really, people have been asking for it for a while. When are you going to do the Best of Big G? But Big G keep producing new music, creating new music, so we never had a chance. So we decided to stop and go ahead and do the Best of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, what is this here?
So we also have this new CD, Daydreaming.
Daydreaming.
And that's
and both of them coming out at the same time. Huh?
Both of them out at the same time.
Okay.
And one of the hot songs is "I Like Those Panties."
Hey, I played that video on the show last week, and I like that. Who's the guy with the pipe? I know that's supposed to be the granddaddy. Who's the
DJ Storm.
Okay,
Yeah.
He played that part good. Yeah, he walked around with the pipe going to the store. And, I mean, it's a good video. I like that video.
Thank you.
Matter of fact, we're going to play that video right in a few moments again. But that was a great video that he put together. Now, G reminds me a lot of Roy C. Because when his songs and his music tells the stories. So tell me, how did this come about?
Well,
The storytelling.
Roy C. was his mentor.
Okay.
And when Big G was a little boy, he used to listen to WLAC, which out in Nashville, Tennessee. You know, back then you couldn't skip so many radio stations on a little radio.
Right.
And then Warrenton radio station.
Okay.
And he loved Roy C.
Oh, okay.
And Big G used to do a lot of talent shows when he was a boy in school.
Oh, okay.
And he
I
always...
thought he was a football player, superstar
Well,
football.
he was, but he could sing, always could sing.
Okay.
And he used to sing Roy C. music
okay.
and always won the talent shows. So, again, he was a mentor, and I guess that's where he got his storytelling skills from.
Okay.
Because G always have a story in his
Right.
songs. So that's how it all started.
Well, a lot of musicians do songs. It's just a song, but to me, G music is something there. It's a message in the song.
There's always a message.
So he will always stand out. Moon Man in D.C. I did a commercial for Moon Man. He said, "Yeah, your buddy down there in Richmond, Big G, they love him up here." I said, "What?" He said, "Man, they love some Big G." I said, "Yeah, they do down here in Richmond."
Yeah.
So I know he's on a show coming up.
June the 14th,
That's Father's Day show.
Father's Day show in Lamont, Maryland.
Now, will he be doing some of his new music or his remixes?
He's going to do most of his new music for
Okay.
that show.
Okay.
And usually he goes back, but he's going to do most of, I said, 3/4 of his music that day is going to be new.
I hope he do Freaky Groove, the new one. I like that.
I think that's on the list.
Now, he's got so much music that's real popular, and he's getting millions of hits
Yes.
on YouTube. Which, I don't know, what was the first big hit as far as on YouTube?
His largest hit is It's Crazy. It's
Okay.
Crazy got 4.4 million views.
Okay. But
Plus.
what about Last Paycheck?
Last Paycheck is
Was up there.
over a million,
Right.
but
Crazy to your
It's
mouth.
Crazy. Matter of fact, My Lucky Day, which was the CD 2023, has 4 songs that 2 are over a million. One is Crazy, which is 4.4. Then My Lucky Day, which is over a million. And then there's 2 that's right there at a million.
Now, what? Tell me about Hot Lovin'. Hot Lovin' was out there for a while. It was everybody in town was playing it, everybody around the country. Did he?
That's a good dance song. But
Right.
again, social media wasn't back in the day that
Right.
started. You
Right.
know what I mean?
So is Hot Lovin' on this new remix?
No.
He got to remix Hot Lovin' again.
No, that's not. Well, on his last CD, Sitting on the Sideline, he did.
Okay.
He remixed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us, what was one of the biggest experience that you and Big G had together as a record company and an artist and doing shows around the country? Is there anything that stood out, a show or something that y'all did, or some incident?
Well, I guess the whole thing is being able to be around other artists like Betty Wright,
Okay.
Millie Jackson,
Okay.
you know, Clarence Carter,
Right.
you know, Bobby Blue Bland.
Oh,
I mean, Bobby Parker, you know, some of the big greats, and see how
Bobby Rush. I was at that show
Bobby
Bobby
Rush.
Rush, yeah.
So just to see, how they're performing and just get to know them.
Oh, okay.
So, that to me has been a plus. Okay. I've been traveling with Big G. I've met a lot of people that's up there on the top.
But you know what? I met a lot of entertainers too by being on radio and TV. Big G is just plain guy. He didn't get a big head. Some guys get a little name out there and you can't hardly walk up and speak to them. And, they way up here. But G just seemed to be just Big G, calm, and the same way he was when I first met him is the same way he is. He never got big-headed.
I agree. I agree. And matter of fact, if you see him in the street, unless he performed, and I've run up on people who I've given the CD to, and I say, well, that's Big G there, and they're like, that's not him. And he look at it, he said, that is him. Right. But they just don't realize it because he's so down to earth. Down to earth, he carries himself, just like an average person. And unless you know him, you won't know that he's a big star. That's true. So, anything else you would like for our audience to know before we close out this interview? I'm going to play some of his music. So, you can get his music at any digital platform, but there are still people who like copies. Yeah, so you can always come on our website, which is Big G of Southern Soul, and there's a tab that says store. Okay. And you can purchase the CD, and I'll mail it to them. Oh, okay. That's good because the music business is not like it used to be. You could go in the store and you buy your stuff. So it's real hard for the artists right now to make money off the CDs. Right. But back during the earlier days, the record company was stealing the money, so they still didn't get it. And now CDs and stuff is not as popular, but they're still there. A lot of old school people and Southern Soul people, they still buying CDs. Right. But the younger generation, they want the Bluetooth and downloads and stuff. So we're asking you to go out and download. Right, and not only that, social media is a big thing now. Right. So there's a lot of people who go on YouTube. And you can see Big G's CDs, songs all on YouTube. Right. Just put in Big G and put in It's Crazy. And then all of his different videos will come up. Right. So if you subscribe to him, everything new, they will get it. Able to see it. So tell people how to get in on his mailing list and get on his YouTube page. Right, so you can go again to the website, Big G of Southern Soul, and there's a little contact form you can fill out, and that will enable you to connect with us. And I'm starting to send out newsletters. Oh, okay. Put me on that list. Once a month. I will. Yeah, put me on that. But I've been updating the website, so that's new starting to come out. Okay. And again, you can buy your music there. You can call me, anytime. Email me. And that information is on the website also. Okay, I want to thank you for coming and being part of the show today. Thank you for having me. Go out and buy Big G music, y'all. And Father's Day, if you're looking for something to do for your father or the man of your life, or just want to have a good time, come on out on June the 14th and you'll see Big G perform at Lamont's. Yes. And anything else you like? No, thank you so much for having me. Say hi to G, because I know he's going to watch the show. Hi there, G. Big G. All right, see y'all next time. Thank you.
Richmond's favorite son and Southern Soul legend, Big G, is back at it again. This time featuring his new CD, The Best of Big G, Volume 1, featuring 2 new songs and lots of classics like That Young Thing remix. And the Red Hot Come On, Let's Party. The all-new Freaky Groove, the remix. The Best of Big G Volume 1 featuring Was It Me? The Best of Big G Volume 1 featuring 2 new songs. Now on sale across all digital platforms. To get your hard copy, go to www.biggofsouthernsoul.com/shop4boogie. Or contact Lady C at Stony River Records, 804-615-2196. Or email www.biggsales@gmail.com. It's the Best of Big G Volume 1.